I'm gonna jump right into things. This past weekend, I had I wouldn't say major, but I would say definitely a minor identity crisis in a way where I realized, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I doing? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of all of this? Like, am I doing the right things? Am I doing the wrong things? Like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna live? Am I at a turning point? Am I at a place where like I need to make the right decision right now, or else like it's all gonna like fall apart? I'm just like in a place where I'm like, dude, what is happening? Like, I'm at such a tug and pull with like different things with like my old life and my life now. And there's almost this feeling. It's not even like my old life is like tugging me back. It's almost like all the things that I actually truly loved are just coming back up, and I'm feeling safe to express those things, and I'm feeling safe to be seen by those things. Quite some time ago, I stopped raving, I stopped, partying, stopped doing all these things. But now that I'm sober and I just have such a different aspect on life, like I do crave that energy in a different way. And I do feel like I can go into those spaces and not be scared of being affected by the mass energy, as opposed to like I can actually affect the mass energy, which is just like a whole new epic mindset. But I haven't got to experience that yet. But even then, it's just like little things here and there being like, I can still do the things that I love and care about and be with people that I love and care about, but be able to make a positive impact. Whereas I will admit before, like, I've made very, very negative impacts on things, like, very negative. And that was all due to like my own personal decisions and ways of being and behaviors. And now I understand that I do have a better side to that power. But I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. It's like, I think that there's this part of me that's like, okay, am I just being called back to these things so that I can get wrapped up in it again? Like, do I want to be in the rave environment, the concert environments that, like, I get wrapped back up into it and abandon myself? I think I'm very scared of abandoning myself because I was abandoning myself for so freaking long that it's like, okay, well, like now that like we're actually staring at each other and we're actually like being friends, I wouldn't want to set up a situation where I leave her. And it's really just bigger than that. Here's the thing. Back then, I was raving all the time. And by raving, I mean going on and on about it, not the actual like raving aspect of it. I was like telling everybody I knew, like, I'm gonna be a DJ, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Bam. I went into a little bit of psychosis and got like really freaked out by the aspect of like making music. But now I'm at a place where I'm like, no, like being a music producer is calling my name, and I'm ready to like stop ignoring that call. I'm in this deep work dojo and I'm loving it. I'm writing a story that has also been calling my name, but it's almost like I feel like I'm like, why am I working on this project when like I know what like my true like calling right now is? Like, why am I working on this when really in true reality, like I want to be able to produce music? And I have been chopping it up this whole thing in my head about becoming a music producer. It has been a dream inside of my head, but the dream grew so big that I scared the frick out of myself. Like, I scared myself. I scared myself silly for realsies. Like, actually. And when I built it all up in my head, it's like if I tried to do this and I failed, it would break my heart. Like, it would really, truly break my heart if I wasn't able to follow this passion that I have for music. It would genuinely break my heart. And the thing is, the fear that I have in that is seeping into every other aspect of my life right now. And I cannot ignore it any longer. And as cheesy as it sounds, yesterday I downloaded GarageBand on my iPhone, which it came with. I must have deleted it a while ago. And I made my very first ever beat. Just simple 808. So simple. Just a nice sequence. And I felt it was so silly. It was something so incredibly simple, but I felt like myself. I felt a feeling that like it feels so natural to my body, which it's so crazy because if y'all would have seen what I did, it was really just like, it was so simple. It was so simple. But thinking about what that could grow to, that feeling that I got, like, it was almost just this feeling that I sit in all the time where I'm like going, like space to space, moving, and like waiting and then hopping on and like so cool. I think as somebody who, I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was like 16. I think I was 15 when I was like a sophomore in high school, and my parents tried to get me diagnosed long before that, but it just never, like, paperwork, I don't know, whatever. But I think that sometimes like my mind works so fast that like if I'm cleaning around the house, like I can't focus on just like one thing. I have to do like 10 tasks at a time, and they all go together, and it like works out perfectly. Whereas if I do one thing and I have to do it for a long time, like I get massively like burnt out. I still get burnt out at the end either way, but when like I'm just moving in this specific cycle and sequence, like it's just like a fast-paced energy. And I feel like for me, that fast-paced energy, when I get that out, when I like do move in that like sequence, or like say I go on a walk or a really intense workout, it calms me down for the rest of the day. Like I feel at ease, I feel safe, like I feel like I don't need to move. But it's like sometimes I'm out, like I'll go golfing with my boyfriend and some of his friends, and all of a sudden like I just need to sprint because there's so much energy built up inside me. But it was so interesting when I was like doing those little beat sequences, whatever you call them. I don't know. I'm gonna learn. I'm literally gonna learn. It's so cool. I'm so excited. When I was doing it, it felt like my mind was running. Like it was so weird. It was so crazy. It was so good. I'm so excited. I don't know, it was so weird because when I had that feeling, it almost felt like, oh. I really truly think that this is something that I can be like stellar at, like something so astronomically powerful. I truly think that about myself. And I think back to this thing someone said sometime. They were talking about how no matter what age Michael Jordan picked up a basketball, no matter what age, dude, I don't know, like somebody super epic picked up their craft, no matter what age they picked it up, there's still gonna be like that person who does it so good, who's so talented, who's so gifted in it, no matter what age they pick it up. And I truly, truly feel like that is like, I'm trying not to sound like too crazy cheesy, but like I really truly feel that about myself with music. And beforehand, like I really like, it was such a crazy thing to me because I would think like I don't know if I could do that. It's so technical, like so mathematical, so statistical, like it's so logistical. Like it's so, what's the word? It's so there's order to it. And to me, in my past, never understood order. I never understood the weight that people had on order. And now I'm so in love with the order of things. I'm so in love with like the statistic nature of our world, of our universe. Like it's set up this way for a reason. And that is how like art is made. That is how this world is made. Like I think about it in a way like God didn't just like create, you know, like he designed, he set it up, like he made it in such an intricate, detailed way. God, he, however you refer, made it in such a detailed way where all these different like light codes and waves of vibration could all work together to create each moment. And so now when I think about music that way, and like especially like digital creations of music, it's like, wow. Like sometimes I see computers and I really truly think like, that's us. Like like that's us. You know, you hear people in the spiritual community talking about the downloads they get, the messages they get, the signs they get. It's just so similar to the way that like our phones and computers and everything like that is set up. So it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And then the stars, like the stars just moving in that way. It's like, it's so good. It's so good. And we're all here, you know. We're all here just moving. It's so good. We're just here on this mothership, this earth, this beautiful creation. Like we're here and it's magical, and I can produce music. I can be a music producer. I am a music producer. Yeah. So identity crisis leads to clarity. So that's awesome. Well, I was going through it back then, yesterday, the day before. But I'm here now and I'm safe and I'm excited and I'm happy. So thank you for listening. I will definitely be posting again tomorrow and the next day and the next day until I know it's not right for me. And not on weekends. So, all right. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. Yeah. Peace.